Hey guys, it's Renee here at Renee in Cancerland. I am on my second week of videos, which I'm very proud of myself because, sometimes I can be a little flaky with things, but I'm really trying hard to stick with this because I don't only want to do it for myself to get the story out of me and the energy that I feel like it creates, that I want to share it with you all to give you hope and let you know whatever it is you're going through with whatever story it is, that it's life and we have to find a way through it. So, again, this is Renee in Cancerland, and thank you so much for being here with me. I am going to tell you about my stage 1 diagnosis, and then next week, if I forget to say this during this video, I'm going to let you know the miraculous ways I believe my angels and God were with me through that whole process. So, 2008, I was 30 years old. Our son had just turned 1. He was actually 13 months old, and I felt a lump the size of a big grape in my right breast. I had my husband check it out. He said, I definitely feel it. So I went to my OB. She recommended I go get a mammogram. From the mammogram, they recommended I go get a sonogram. From the sonogram, I was sent to the breast surgeon. The breast surgeon did a core biopsy, and within 2 weeks of me finding the lump, I was signed up with an oncologist, which I had no idea what an oncologist was before all this. And then I was choosing what day I wanted to have chemo, and all that happened in 2 weeks. And to say our world was exploding and spinning around is not even touching the surface of the feelings that were going on. I did chemo. I did for 16 weeks. I did 2 different types. I did AC for 8 weeks and then Taxol for 4 weeks. And then when I went to have my lump removed, there was no lump. It was gone. So what they called me was a complete pathological response to the chemo, which is very rare. I should have known then. I was a rare case. And then I was honestly hoping I didn't have to get radiation, because I was thinking there's nothing there to radiate. But I did have to get radiation because they told me that radiation helps mop up any of the areas that might have slid by the chemo. Okay, whatever. Got through radiation, and I ended up having 36 treatments of radiation. And honestly, radiation was hell. I don't know if it was because it was on top of the chemo and I was already dragging ass from chemo, or that my skin was so burnt and so blistered that I had to wear a loose-fitting camisole with a cream all the time because even to brush up against it hurt. It was rough. I'm not gonna lie, in the time, I told myself, this isn't that bad. You can do it. And I want to tell you that yes, you can do it. But what I have learned since then, that it's okay to say, this sucks. But in the next sentence or two, you have to say, I can do this. I hid from myself, and then it was kind of a slide down my true feelings of how hard it was. And I was just, it's okay, no big deal. But come on, guys, getting chemo for anything is a huge deal, and we need to recognize that on ourselves and go easy on ourselves. And it's okay to be like, it sucks, but we have to then say, we're going to take the next step forward. So yeah, that's a tiny bit of my stage 1 story. Stage 1 was kind of uneventful, but next week I want to tell you about how I found spirit and angels. And I have always been a spiritual person, but with all of that, it grew, and it was amazing and heart-wrenching at the same time. So I hope to see you back next week. And if you like this video, please let me know. And if you want to hear about certain circumstances or any tips and tricks, let me know that too. I am an open book about this because why not? It is what it is. So until next week, I hope y'all have a good one. Bye.